Hello and welcome. Today we are getting lost. Now before you see me panicking in Abu Dhabi of exactly what went wrong, as I'm editing this video together, I thought I'd give you a bit of a background story. I am outside the Ferrari world in Abu Dhabi right now. All I had to do was turn right. I end up turning left, walking in a straight line as you can see for a very, very long time. Then I get to these buildings in front of me, which looked familiar. So I thought you'd be able to walk in a straight line and everything would be okay. The next 24 minutes is now going to be me panicking, going, I'm not 100% sure where I'm going. I think it should be okay. The reason is because I can't use Google Maps because I'm obviously in a different country and our network providers over here don't allow it. So you have to buy a local SIM card. And on the way to Ferrari World, it is literally a straight line from the hotel. So there will be a proper tour of how easy it is to get around, but you can see we're outside the Marina circuit, which if that sounds familiar, yes, that is the Formula 1 track. Now, if you are local, you will now know how far I've got to walk, but we do see some good stuff. We actually get into the centre of the circuit. I have no idea how I managed to do that. And then we walk past a random car dealership just here. And then when I turn the camera around in a second or so, I am very, very hot. I am very, very sweaty. It had been a very, very long day and we are running out of memory cards. So we have only got the length of what we got to try and get to where we are trying to get to. So this is a proper I am lost, but I think I know where I'm going vlog. And you can see now I'm actually taking a load of photos and different bits and pieces like that. But now I think I've given you enough understanding of how stupid I actually am. You can now see me how stupid I am in Abu Dhabi. I'm not going to lie, I don't mind an adventure, but generally thought you could cut through this way. It's hot, I'm sweaty, and I'm now walking the wrong way. I need to be the other side of that fence just to walk down in a straight line. Like I said, I haven't actually got I haven't got Google Maps, so I just need to find a gap in the fence. But look how dirty all these cars are. This is obviously all from the floods and the massive amount of water and everything that they had. So I just need to cross over, get over that fence and just walk back in a straight line to my hotel, which, to be honest, I didn't really think it'd be this difficult. So hopefully I'll be able to figure this out. Otherwise I'm just going to be walking around in one very long square. So when you see me walking back in a straight line and it goes back to a voiceover, you know that I'm going the right way. But this looks like it's all the parking for the grandstands for the F1. So the fact that I've got lost by mistake is pretty cool to see all of this. So yeah, I just need to keep going forward, straight line, turn left. That is the F1 thing and the Ferrari world to my right hand side. I came out a completely different entrance slash exit, and for some reason it spat me in a really, really awkward place to get back to my hotel. But I recognise those bits and pieces in the corner. I think I recognise that building as well, and I recognise those cranes. So I actually don't know. Right, I am now beginning to melt, but this strip, this road strip, all these cyclists just keep shooting up and down because they've actually kept the bit open. But I can hear something, water. Can you hear that? So, be interested to explore this a little bit more. All I want to do is get back to the hotel, charge all the batteries and everything up, and get ready for tomorrow. But it just proves how big that Ferrari world is. And the mall is, it is absolutely enormous. Now, I would have said it in the voiceover, the reason why I wanted to go to the mall was for the Lego store, and I found the Lego store straight away. Now, my big concern is there's no way out from here. So I've just done all of this and I've come back out, but there's a bus coming down here from the main road. So I am hoping it should be simple enough just to crack on and go down that way. But it's just a shame I can't cut straight over. If I had Google Maps with me, it would be a little bit easier, but I think it's probably just the heat, to be honest, but you can't really complain too much. It is absolutely beautiful. And if you've stuck around this far, I would have said in the voiceover, it gets highly entertaining. But at least we can officially say that we have walked past the car park of the official circuit on the F1 track. And it is amazing actually how much water is still on the ground in places as well. It was a lot. It was very, very messy. Now, all I want to try and do is just get over to the other side, because I don't know if I can recognise some of these bits or pieces or not, because that white coaster is what we saw come in, but it's huge, so I don't know where it actually starts. But I think we're coming to the front because I recognise the lights, and in the distance I do recognise the crane. So I think what I've done is I've come out the complete opposite end of the mall and then just thought I could go back, which isn't ideal, but there's a lot of water down there. Well, who knew? There we go, loads of water down there, so that's always pretty. Right, I'm going to go quiet. I'm going to put you, because battery wise you've got 20 minutes left. So once I find the correct way, or if I find something else exciting to show you, I will do, because this looks like we're getting to something else closer to, related to the Yas circuit. So let's get a little bit closer and we'll see exactly what is what. Right, we're a little bit further on. Now hopefully with better luck than judgment, I might be able to cut through. I can hear the big go-kart track going, and it does look like there's a little crossing just here to my left. But I don't know if you go underneath. It does look like you might do. So if I go underneath and see exactly what is what. But that looks like it's the main grandstand just over there to the actual F1 circuit. So this is a turnout for the books. What was just literally going to be a case of straight line from the hotel, where can we go? This is a proper lost vlog now. So tunnel 8, I have no idea if you're allowed in here. Tunnel 8, North Grandstand, karting area. Let's go for it. This is interesting. No idea. No idea. I just want to get back. So where did we come up? Is this the one? There's one over there. There's this one as well. So I think this is the one that we saw. Just bizarre that there's absolutely nobody about. But there's loads of people about on the other side, but not here. So that's all locked up. That looks like it's all, oh, there's humans over there. It looks like there's quite a lot of people. So let's tuck back underneath and head towards the karting area. And hopefully we can then just cut through from the karting area, get back to the main road, and we'll live in a dream. So I could do with a drink as well. So we've got that. Got 16 minutes of exploring. Nothing like getting lost on your first afternoon. So, can we get over? I did see human beings. Hopefully we can just get to run up these stairs, and then we can go for it, he says. And then it's the same walk back, which I won't film the long walk back, but I do want to show you off the hotels at the front, because a lot of the hotels that are there, it's on the map in the hotel room. So I'll catch back up with you in the hotel room and I'll show you what's what. But let's check out what this go-karting track looks like, shall we? Wow, check this out. That is huge. Huge, huge, huge. Can we cut through?
So that's the other side of the grandstand just over there. Can we? Well, we must be able to because all the cars are parked there. There's the Ferrari World entrance, that's the logo on the right. How hard can it be? Right, we'll probably have to go to a voiceover now because there's a lot of music, and I'll catch back up myself on the other side.
Wow, watching this back, I really am stupid. So what we are going to be walking past now is what I do believe is all these things are available for hire. So it looks really, really cool. So you've got all the floodlights and everything else like that. So I'm assuming that these will be open and clubs will play here, because the track itself, and I will say this to the camera, I had no idea the reason there is so many cyclists about is because you are allowed to cycle on the track. So you can walk around it, you can run around it. It looks like it's just available. There's a big company with all the bikes to the left-hand side, which you will see very, very soon when I actually decide to turn the right way, or the correct way, not about to turn right like I am now and then go the wrong way, which is what we're doing now. So we are now walking the wrong way again, because as we wrap it round, it's actually locked, which is no good to anybody whatsoever. But we obviously do escape at some point, so you can keep laughing at me as we go. But just look how far back those courts and things go. There's loads of places to sit down, there's loads of places to relax. It's like a thrive of activity, really, so a hive, shall I say. So it'll be interesting to see when all of this is being used at the same time and what time all of that kicks in, because you could see the lights from the hotel window and it did look very, very impressive. I would love to come back here and explore this actually in the evening, knowing what is here, and actually going for a walk around the track, or even hiring a push bike and then just going around, because obviously it is quite a big loop and a walk. But I'm sure there'll be videos available on social media with regards to exactly what the track and everything looks like from a walking perspective. I would assume the whole track is open and you don't have like a shortcut to take or anything like that, but it would be very, very interesting to see. And of course, you could hear all the go-karts and things before. That was pretty cool. So that's obviously available for hire and all that kind of thing. But you're about to catch back up with myself now, looking even more sweaty and even more lost.
Right, I think we're good, I think we're safe, he says, because there's the water park just over there, and that is the coaster I got it mixed up with. There's two of them. There's two big white track coasters. Only problem is I don't know how to get out, because that gate is completely locked. So I will need to find out from somebody how the hell I can get out of here, because completely honest, I am now stuck. That's not gone well. But apparently you can exit through the actual main circuit itself, so all I've got to do is walk in a straight line, turn right past everybody else and get back to that main road. So we're now on a proper explore, so let's see what's down here.
Right, so we are now going the correct way, which is ideal. And this is now where we start to see all the bikes and everything like that. So now the courts and everything to our left-hand side, which obviously I've just done this walk. But the reason why we're going to go back to a voiceover is because there was just music randomly playing, obviously, where the people were. But it was really interesting to see that some of the doors and everything were open on the inside. So I'm not 100% sure if like the toilets are available to the public and things like that. So obviously I'm not going to just go poking my nose in. But there were hundreds and hundreds of people around this way. So obviously now you know it's there. It's so easy to do. And if you actually come the way you should have done from the hotel, it is so close to the hotel as well. So it's basically within walking distance to the hotel. So it is ideal when you know which way you're going. You'll soon see when we actually escape this bit. I am not that far away from the hotel whatsoever, which was perfect. So I do highly recommend coming down this way and obviously getting around the track and everything. And if you've been, then obviously please let us know in the comment section below. What is it like? Is it worth the money? How much does it cost? Because I don't know anything like that at all. But you can see you've got all the different bits and pieces up on top, and then we do carry on going. But you can see all of these bikes and everything, and then they're all queuing up to get in, and I am just trying my very, very best to get out.
So the moral of the story is, do not be daft like me. Now, hopefully, even though we've taken this way, I think we are going the right way, because we can't cut through the track, but we are actually now walking the correct way. And there are a set of stairs here, because we have to walk around the outer edge of the track. So if this bit is open, hopefully we can do it. If not, I've got to go left. There's an exit sign there. It's not really made for walkers, this. There's the whole area you can run on. The cyclists and everything that we've seen to my right hand side, they are all running around the track or cycling around the track, but there is some stairs in front and we basically need to go that way, so we are zigzagging our way out at the moment. But I need to get, I think, over there. This has got very, very interesting now, because I don't know, but I have seen the water park and we're past the water park now, so we are going the right way. But I just would never in a million years be able to do this cut through like this again until I see it on Google Maps. Like I said, I have no idea how I actually ended up this way. So like I said, moral of the story, don't be an idiot and don't do what I do. So this bit of the vlog is solely to make sure you don't do what I've done. Now we are going to go out the west gate and then hopefully I can then just turn left and walk in a straight line. I've seen the set of traffic lights that I was on, which well, would have been much easier if I could have just jogged straight over the F1 track. I could have done that straight away, but I didn't realise that this Grand Prix track absolutely packed of cyclists and runners. And what I didn't show you was where you could hire all your bikes from. Obviously you saw the go-karting track. There's loads and loads of stuff going on here, so that is amazingly impressive. Oh, right, I am just going to follow where the cars are coming in and then turn left if I can. He says exit west entrance. So far so good. God, the grounds of this Formula 1 track is massive, but all of these cars coming in, they're all cyclists, and as per normal, I am the only one stupid enough to be walking around. There might be one or two others, but normally it's just me. So where are these cars coming in from? Where is the exit? I'm assuming it's... Where does that car go? Does it go underneath the bridge? Does it? Yes. So far, so good. Right, because I have literally no memory card left, and I know this is now getting a bit of an adventure. I think what we're going to do is go a straight line, turn left and go underneath the bridge, and I'll catch back up with you every couple of turns, and then we can see exactly where we're at. But we can officially say we have walked the whole grounds from one side to the other of this F1 track without even meaning to. So fingers crossed now we can just get home. But that wind's picked up a little bit, as you could probably hear, and it's not too bad. So hopefully this voiceover is, well, it's not a voiceover, hopefully it's picking it up with the sounds. It doesn't have a wind muff on, so that is the only disadvantage. Right, final voiceover from me. I think because we're going underneath the bridge and it's very echoey, and I was following somebody underneath, and the traffic actually was quite loud, and I needed a drink and everything else like that. You will see me reach round and grab a drink. It is the warmest fizzy drink I have ever had in my life, but at the same time, it tasted absolutely fantastic. So we can now say we are making some sort of progress because we are just following the cars. So I am now just hoping that the actual entrance to this is on the correct side for me and the hotel. And obviously, you know it is, because I said before on the voiceover that it is really, really easy to get to from the actual hotel. So if you wanted to do a bit of an explore like I am obviously now, and you just wanted to come in this way, you can do, or you can get yourself a really, really cheap taxi. But it's not going to be that far away whatsoever. But you can see I have a very, very warm, I do believe that might be a Fanta. Weird sizing over there though. It's 300
330 mil, I think. So they are in between our can sizes, I think. So it's sort of like a long and skinny can rather than like a fat one. But that is enough of the drink bits and pieces. I am about to catch up with myself for the very, very last time for the final couple of minutes. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed me getting lost. And if you have been here, again, let me know in the comment section below what you think of this place, because it is absolutely enormous.
Right, so this is now going to be the moment of truth. Where do we end up? Don't say a road. Well, the track is pretty big because there's another huge amount of seats over there. I'm glad it's a lot cooler now. It does feel like this has been going on for ages, but it did say on Google Maps that it was a little bit longer, but there's no way on Google Maps it would have taken us the way we've just gone. So I'll make sure I won't do that tomorrow. So I can see a load of cyclists. They're still going around the actual track. Where do we end up? Worst case scenario, which I have a very bad feeling, we are nowhere near walking around the outside of this track. I can see the sign for the exit, so that's good. Well, it looks like we've got a lot more walking to do in a straight line. I've got like 4.5 minutes left on this memory card. So when we get out the other side of this, because I don't know how far down we go for here, because I can still see the track. I'm hoping we can cut underneath the track or do something a little bit fancy just to get to the other side of the racetrack. But it's pretty cool to see all the information bits and pieces, how the F1 stuff's up here 24/7. Now we have got a crossing followed by another crossing. Nice bit of grass. Does it go underneath? It does look like it goes underneath that tunnel, and I've got to cross over. So I will cross over without getting run over. I forgot I had this Fanta in my bag, so I apologise if you saw that getting open. I am just too hot. It's got very muggy. It hit probably nearly 40 today, 40 C today, so that's always a little bit fruity. Plenty of suntan lotion though, so we are living the dream. But I did not want to do a voiceover over this bit because it never comes across honest. It's always good to explore. Now the track is well over there to our right hand side, and it does look like we're about to go underneath this track. So there's another tunnel coming. There's hundreds and hundreds of cyclists just over on that side. So next time I come over this way, I would actually quite like to walk the track, because that is something that you can do potentially. I might be able to do that tomorrow. That'd be an interesting thing. It says you can hire the bike, but I'm sure you can walk it. You've got cyclists on the one side, walkers on the other, so it'll take a while to walk around it because it's a big track, this one. But if I can get to the entrance quicker than what I am now, it might be worth doing it after doing the Ferrari stuff tomorrow. He says, right, this just looks like it's going to be a little bit boring, so I will stop it now because I have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left, and we will end up wherever we end up. So the Grand Prix is the 6th to the 8th of December in 2024, if you want to book your tickets. And basically I've just walked away to the car park for you, so that should help you ever so slightly. Right, it does look like we're coming up to the main road now, to where it says drive safely, and it does look like the gates and everything are open. So this is exactly the same thing I walked through ages ago on the other side. I'm pretty sure I would have been the only one to do this today because I'm an idiot. But there's more bits and pieces over there. That's gate 19. Let's get a crossover here in a second. I'm getting run over, and then we'll see where we end up. So what we'll do is I'll catch back up with you the other side of this little drive safely bridge. Right, we are out of the other side. That is good news, and some more good news as well. Just directly over that way I recognise the crane, so I don't think we've added anything on. So hopefully what I will be able to do is get out here, cross the road and turn left. So I even recognise those sand mounds as well. So to get into Yas Marina circuit, you come in on gate number, by the looks of it, gate 20. The funny thing is, I only did this for a Lego store for the other channel, so I've got to look on the positive. Now, can I cross? It looks like I can, and that does look like that's what we need. So we are looking good now, because I think well, in fact, I know where we are. So that's fantastic. So if I wanted to, I just need to cross over and cut through here from my hotel room to get into there maybe tomorrow evening. So that's easy enough, because it's just 2 sets of lights to cross. All the way down there in the distance is where we did the big walk at the beginning. So I didn't even notice this bit on this side, but there are 35 seconds left. So I'm going to cross over and then we're going to head down towards the hotel. Right, so after all that drama, we just need to go in a straight line home, because there's only 25 seconds left on the memory card. I don't like the memory card to run out in case it gets corrupted. Now, you saw this at the very start, so I will turn off the camera now, catch back up with you in the hotel room, and then just run over some bits and pieces with you. But just let us know in the comment section below if you prefer this style of me getting lost and talking to the camera, or doing it as a voiceover. Well, I think the only way you can describe that is that was a great success. But we are back and everything is good. I've got the last memory card in, so I only have 2 hours left of recording and then we're done, but I've only got to make that last for tomorrow. Now, the reason why it's so dark is I can't now not get the lights to work, even though the key card is in. So that's going to be interesting. So I will now have to go down to reception to see what is what. But on a positive, we did say that just there, where it says you have got the West Grandstand. Now, I wonder, which is that bit just there, I wonder if you can just walk in that close and then snake through, because I can see the people from here cycling. So we went to the bit with the red banner just a little bit further down, and then obviously in the middle there. So it'd be a lot quicker to walk to Ferrari World as we did, and then just walk back the correct way and then cut in, rather than go the wrong way to then snake it in to come back. That far bit was an absolute nightmare. But from here, I think potentially I could quite easily do the track walk maybe tomorrow. And now you can actually see the floodlights coming on as well. So they are all there. Hopefully it's picking up on the camera, but it'd be very interesting to walk around about this time tomorrow night when the lights are on. So potentially that might be another upload coming up within this playlist. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But with regards to it getting darker and me now trying to have to go down to reception to get some bits and pieces done, keep your eyes peeled for the hotel vlog as well, because this room's outstanding. The sunset this evening was beautiful as well, so that's all been recorded. And I'm in the process of putting the hotel video together as well, and that'll be obviously in the hotels playlist. So make your way over and explore all the different playlists on this channel. But with regards to just keeping this nice and simple, walk in a straight line, turn right, aim for potentially the west, if not just aim for the red flag that we would have seen, and then you can see the Ferrari symbol a little bit further up. And just remember, there's 2 absolutely massive white roller coasters when you leave, and the one that we saw on the way back was the wrong way to go, so don't make my mistake. But guys, that is it, and I am done. So if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll see you next one. Ta-da.